Welcome back to Arc Salt Lake. It is 8:30. Glad you can be with us today. Okay, we have a lot going on around the holidays, of course. They're in full swing, and there is only one weekend left to celebrate here in town. And luckily, Vallarta is with us to go over the big events. And if you are late this year, how to cut down your own Christmas tree? Okay.
Sure.
All right.
Let's do it all.
All right. Well, let's talk about CityCast. You guys are hosting a Grinch movie, right? Tell us all about that.
We are. So, first of all, good morning. Happy runway to Christmas. Happy third, I think. We're on the third day of Hanukkah today. It's all happening here in Salt Lake City. Ron, you're going to like this. So, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the year 2000 Jim Carrey, Ron Howard edition is probably my favorite movie of all time. There's so much in there for adults and for kids. And fun fact, that beautiful scene at the end where the Grinch has his change of heart and he's going back down to Whoville and the sled is sliding, that was filmed on the slopes at Solitude Resort.
Oh, wow.
Here in Salt Lake. And so that was, if you can believe it, 25 years ago. And so in celebration of the 25th anniversary, we, the CityCast Salt Lake team, in partnership with the Utah Film Center and the Utah Film Commission, are doing a totally free screening this Saturday. 5 p.m. is when we'll turn on the movie at the Utah Film Center. They just got a beautiful new building, which has a black box theater in it. And then starting at 4 p.m. in the hour before the movie, we are going to have sort of a marketplace of fun activities for kids and kids of all ages, I should say. So the Film Center is going to have stop animation there with little Grinch figurines. You can make your own Grinch movie. We will have someone doing face painting if you want to look like the Grinch or a Who, or just get some sparkles going on. And then my favorite, we've got folks from Salon Patiné coming in to do Who hair.
Really?
So pipe cleaners and braids. We won't go too high because we don't want to block the views.
So I guess you're going to do that too, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll be in green. And so just silliness, right? Hot chocolate, you name it, free family fun. Come on down.
So
I'm so aware of the cost of taking, let's say, a family of 4 to a movie right now. Exorbitant. This is totally free.
This is totally free. Now, did you plan this whole thing? Is this your baby? It sounds like it.
Yeah, this is my Who baby. Yeah, this is my baby that, floated down on a windy night, landed at my doorstep, just like the Grinch.
Okay, so you probably watch the Grinch how many times during the holiday season?
During the holiday season, I only ever kick it on once, but I will say I've been known to turn it on almost every June.
Okay. All right.
I just think it's such a fun movie. It's silly, it's not too scary. It has this all-star cast. It's a great one. It's a great one. So come on down to Grinch Fest. Bring everyone and have just a fun free time.
That does sound like a lot of fun. Okay, let's talk about Christmas trees now. Tips on how to cut down your Christmas tree for the procrastinators. Is that a freshly cut tree behind you there?
Well, it freshly cut by Smiths, yes.
Okay. Okay, so if you want to do your own.
This is one of the little ones that's kind of a tree topper. But I actually think if you can get out and cut your own tree, you can get a little one. But I would say rule number one of if you're going to go cut your own tree is bring a tape measure, because Clark Griswold he was a messenger for the truth when he told us that they look smaller in the wild. And then you bring them home and they are quite big. So I think, first of all, speaking of affordability, the cost of a Christmas tree is also pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
You can pick up a permit to cut a Christmas tree from the Bureau of Land Management. They've got a Salt Lake field office. The U.S. Forest Service will also hook you up with a permit. You can buy it the same day. They are $10. And then they'll give you a map of where to go and cut a tree, where to go make some memories. There are all kinds of areas where you can go for a little walk, go for a little hike, and find the perfect tree for your house. And you can cut any species of tree except the ponderosa pine. The ponderosa pine is sacred to us here in Utah. But I thought, so, when you think about going and cutting down your own tree, I think a lot of us might bristle at that, no pun intended, because we are like, why would you cut down trees, Allie? We need trees. Apparently, there are some scientists and forest health experts that will tell you that cutting a wild tree actually improves the forest health because not every tree can grow to be enormous. There's not enough room for all of them.
Yeah.
So when you cut them down, you thin those dense areas a little bit so other Christmas trees can, have a fuller life. So this could be a really fun thing to do this weekend if you still don't have a tree, or even if you've got one, you want a second tree. Hello, let's do it.
Yeah. Well, I admit I've had a fake tree for years and years and years. So please don't look down on me for that.
I don't. I
Okay.
don't at all. I mean, you can get a balsam candle and burn that
Exactly.
and create
That's what
ambiance.
Lincoln suggested earlier this morning. So, okay,
Yeah.
another event we want to talk about, Hanukkah celebration going on at Mill Creek Commons, and that's a great
Yeah.
backdrop. I really like that area there. Have ice rink and that type of thing. So,
I like it too. And shout out to former Mill Creek Mayor Jeff Silvestrini, who recently stepped down as mayor. I think a lot of this was a vision that he executed for the city of Mill Creek, which has only been a city for not too long. And this is basically them creating their own downtown, Mill Creek Common. If you haven't been, you've got everything from like an ice rink by winter, roller rink by summer. There's a rock climbing wall up the side of City Hall. What could be cooler or more Utah? And Mill Creek Common there's just always something going on and very family forward, very, very festive. So there will be on Sunday, December 21st at 6 p.m. a menorah lighting, which I'm sure will be absolutely beautiful, especially in the dark, which it is now around 4 p.m.
that's true.
Um, there'll be warm cider. They'll have, I think you pronounce it sufganiyat. There's like raspberry filled donuts. When I was a kid, they used to always be around in the stores and bakeries around Hanukkah. And yeah, just, I mean, like an opportunity to gather. And then maybe you could sneak in a little ice skating if that feels right to you. Mill Creek is also doing an early New Year's Eve if you've got young ones or if you yourself want to be in bed by 9 p.m. on New Year's Eve. That's $5, but there will be fireworks at 8 p.m. So you can show up at like 6 with kids. They can dance and play. There's food available. It's just $5. And then fireworks at 8 p.m. Everyone's in bed by 9.
All right. That sounds like a plan. Okay. Tell people where they can find you on CityCast.
Okay, well, you can find me always sitting next to the Christmas tree. But every morning at 6 a.m., we publish an episode of the CityCast Salt Lake podcast. And you can listen to that wherever you get podcasts. Just search CityCast Salt Lake. And then we also have this little email newsletter that you can read in the mornings that will perfectly complement your mornings with Arc Salt Lake. So check us out. Thanks for having me, Ron.
All right. Well, thank you very much for being with us. And check out the podcast. It is awesome. And Merry Christmas to you. Happy Hanukkah.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
I'll see you next year.
All right. Yeah, we'll see you next year. Be here before you know it. All right.
That's
We
right.
appreciate Allie being with us. And